Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laurent. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead, Daryl, Dixon, Season 1, Episode 5. If you want to see all of my reaction videos about Daryl, Dixon, the spin-off, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead Dead City that I watched with you guys, in case you want to have my reactions, my thoughts, you know, about these shows, and also maybe to rewatch them, you know, if you want to come back to what these shows were. You know, after the last episode, I'm gonna put the link also if you want to see it. After the last episode, I was a little like that, you know, like the three first episodes were really cool, really great. You know, as a French person, it was nice to have a spin-off of The Walking Dead in France, and also I felt really respected as a French person because they hired a real French casting and a real good one, and they made a lot of references also to French culture, you know, that only French people could understand. And even if we had some little details which were cliches and all, really there were details in comparison of all of the good things that they were making. And I appreciated that mood also that they were printing into the show, and I appreciated a lot of things into it, even if I said that maybe sometimes it was too medieval. Maybe also the decision of making Quinn Laurent's dad, I didn't understand why. The necessity of it for the show, for the development of his character, Laurent's character, I didn't find it also logical with the relationship that Lily and Isabelle they had, the fact that they only had each other into their lives. So for one sister to betray the other one, I couldn't understand how, why. And you know, I said several things like that for the three first episodes, that I truly appreciated these three first episodes, and that the things that I didn't like were really details, or with that thing about Quinn, I couldn't understand the necessity of doing it, but I was waiting to see what they were gonna truly do with it. The episode 4, I finished it, I was really divided. Like, divided is the good word, because I could see some really good things into it. For example, that scene with Madame Jeunet, you know how much I love this actress, and I think that she's playing that character really well. She can be really intense, and really her way of being, you know, her attitude and all, that was really cool. I appreciated also that scene at the Eiffel Tower, even if the Eiffel Tower itself was not really well done. At least the environment and the idea how to use it and all, it was cool. I appreciated other stuff like that, like also that first scene with Daryl seeing Laurent praying and being avoided by death, and in fact it was a dream, meaning that maybe Daryl is beginning to think that it can be true and maybe he can have faith again, you know, all of that discussion about having faith or not, that was interesting, and for Daryl's character it can be great also. So I appreciated a lot of things, like Pigeon Guy. You know how much I love this actor, you know, like I jumped when I saw that he was on this show, so for sure to kill him just the episode after that, I was heartbroken and I almost cried. Like really, I hated that, but that scene was well done, the fact that he wanted to free the pigeons and all of that, so why not? It was also to show that in Paris and with this organization they are really cruel, they can do stuff like that, killing someone just like that. So that was good ideas, you know, behind the camera, also for writing the story, for writing this episode. And at the same time, we had also some other bad decisions, you know, for how they wrote this episode. Like, for example, they confirmed that Quinn is really Laurent's dad, and for me, really, it's not logical with the relationship that Lily and Isabelle they had. And the fact that Isabelle is not talking about it at all, that there is nothing said about it, I'm a little surprised. Like I'm surprised that Laurent understood everything by himself, he guessed everything. Like all of that thing about making him the chosen one, you know, all of that as a kid, I'm not against it in the sense that I can understand why, what happened, you know, when he was born and all. But the fact is that during the first episode, the 2 first episodes, you said about that kid that he wants to be normal, he wants to be considered as a normal teenager, that he doesn't appreciate to be considered like that and all. And in fact, since 2 episodes also, we have him acting like really a creepy kid, you know, almost giving his benediction to people, being the only one who can comfort, you know, that woman. Right there, suddenly he guessed from nowhere what happened and all, you know, what he said to Quinn about the fact that he's his dad, like, really? He's acting really like he knows everyone, and also what he said to that woman, Quinn's girlfriend, you know, like... At first I was like, okay, he's naive, he's pure, because he never saw the world outside, you know, he was really being protected, and that's why he's acting so pure, so naive, so we can understand that. But it has been 2 episodes now that he's out, you know, that he discovered the world, like he lost his horse, like he saw also a lot of people being attacked or being killed by deaths. He was confronted himself to some situations, like he was all by himself in Paris. He had to be scared, you know, to be afraid and stuff like that. Like at this point, things happened to that kid. He discovered the world outside, just that it should have changed him a little. In fact, not at all. That thing about acting like the chosen one, you know, like he's the Messiah, and being so creepy and giving him not powers, you know, but giving him that kind of stuff. I don't understand why, if you are saying at the beginning that he wants to be a normal kid, see, like, it's a contradiction for how you are writing this character. And, you know, several things like that around Laurent is making me a little weird. So, I had that thing, you know, about Quinn being his dad. I didn't find it logical. Laurent, that character, how he's written, I don't find that logical. Isabelle, her decision to stay with Quinn at the end, I don't find it logical neither, because you want to be with Quinn because you want to find a way to protect Daryl and Laurent, who are trying to get out of Paris. So we're okay that she's not gonna be with them. So she's not gonna be with them. She's not going to be able to see if they are getting arrested or not, if something is happening to them. They can be arrested and stopped, you know, by Madame Jeunet herself. Quinn can't do anything against Madame Jeunet, like, we saw that he was being to her and all. Like, there is something not logical also about her decision. For what she knows her, it's not logical for her to go with Quinn at this point when they can escape, try to escape together. She wants to help by going with Quinn, but it's not logical with the context, you know, like, I don't know, like, it's bothering me because the show itself is well done and I can see some great ideas and I appreciate a lot of things into it, but see, all of the things which are bothering me that I just mentioned, in fact, it's big stuff, you know. Like, for how the story is written, it's big stuff. It's really like, I appreciate the cover, you know, of the show, but inside, what is important, it's not functioning. Do you understand what I mean? Like, at the end of the last episode, I was divided. I had time to think about it, and during this intro of this episode, I want to tell you that I think that these things, you know, that I mentioned, which are not okay for me, which are really not logical, I think that if they are not coming back to these things, if they are not changing that, if they are continuing to do stuff like that, it's really gonna be an issue, because it's gonna be a mess, their show, you know, if they're continuing with these ideas and with doing stuff like that. I didn't see it before because I was so enthusiastic about how this show is done, but thinking about it more, in fact, the things that I'm mentioning, like, I'm not okay with it, it's big things which are defining the story, so... See? It can't be great at all. I don't know, tell me what do you think about it, you know, your appreciation of the show right now at this point of the season. What do you think of it and all? I really want your opinion about it. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro with that. Let's go with this episode. Like always on my Patreon, you're gonna have 1 day of advance for these reaction videos about The Walking Dead, Daryl and Dixon. You're gonna have them also with an extended reaction part, which means that you only have to subscribe to the level 2 if you're only interested by The Walking Dead, Daryl, Dixon. And it's the best way to support me on my Patreon if you want me to continue to react to this show, to share my videos with you and to continue my channel also. It's the best way to support me on my Patreon. Let's go for this episode. The bird was talking. It's making a lot of noise, no? If you're only talking while I'm talking, we're gonna have an issue.
How did you end up here? So far from home.
Flashback? Oh, are we gonna discover all of your journey, Daryl? We know that he messed stuff, you know, with Madame Jeunet experience, meaning that something happened that we don't know yet.
You know, Quinn? No, I'm good. Where you headed? Headed home. On a bike with no fuel, huh? You got something to spare? Thanks. You looking good with that thing? Pretty. She ain't girl? Sure is. Maybe I'll give her a call when we're done here. Hey, circle up! Circle up, people! Ground rules, fellas. Fighting will not be tolerated. Same goes for stealing or sexual deviancy of any kind. Keep your shit together. 5 foot 4 inches is the cutoff.
You're the doctor.
It's just not your concern.
Okay. Deads. We're supposed to chase.
Well, I'm telling you, that's not what.
I'm kind of thinking our chances can be better in numbers. So if anybody wants to team up, I'm open to it. Anyone?
Something happened to that boy and that's why he's feeling guilty and he wants to protect that one.
Journey home may be even harder.
No! Good job.
Alright, that's 5. That one's correct. Can't be more than 2 months' turn.
Coming with yours. A lot of them.
Look at this guy.
It's good, right?
Man, Frank. Should be better than Mom.
It's really something. Yeah, I had a few, you know. Look, mister, you, think you give me a few pointers?
Yeah. Yeah, go home, your girl.
Yeah, maybe you could use a partner to help out, you know. For a cut.
Little look, I need help.
No. But he does.
Oh, wow, look at you getting the hang of it. Every night, I'll show you how to drop.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. You didn't think we were doing this for fun, did you?
And we made a promise to God.
I don't understand. He's right, though. It's allowed when there is no other option. You'll learn how to take care of yourself.
I miss Azlan.
You miss your own life. and Ethan.
You know my friends, but I don't know about yours. It's not fair.
Well, that's not fair.
Mm.
That's the fittest. There's Judith and RJ. They're kids like you. There's Connie.
You're his uncle.
There's a lady named Carol.
You sound nice.
You named Connie first! No. You know I ship them. Oh. Oh, the painting. Nice, you like it.
Vous étiez très agité. Vous attendez quelque chose pour dormir. Monsieur Quinn passera vous voir bientôt.
Is it supposed to be l'Élysée? You know, l'Élysée, it's the place where the president is living.
Bonjour, ma chérie. Ça va?
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Wonderful patisserie. She will fetch you anything you want. I wanted to let you rest while I took care of business, so I could prove to you that I was going to keep my promise.
What did you do?
Come here.
I've just been with a couple of pouvoir blokes. They assured me that Laurent made it out of the city.
Not because of you or thanks to you.
How long was it going to take?
So what?
For you to see me different. Want me again?
No. She didn't like her when she was with you. That's a big thing, in fact. It's not just about you.
Isn't that what comes all about?
God loves the sinner.
So there's hope for me then.
I've locked that part of myself away. A long time ago. I need to pray on it.
You were not a good person. You are still not a good person, Quinn. We need to talk about what happened with Lily, like, now that you're reunited. If not, I can't see the reason why she's with him. You know, like, for really, how this show is written.
Through the tail, out through the mouth, alright?
What do you believe?
You pull my weight. Alright. In through the tail, out through the mouth. That. Alright. Here. You try.
I don't want to.
Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do. Swear the Havre's the only place you can find something still floating. Unfortunately, Shelley controls the port in the hub. But our leader, Laurent, will help you secure
Laurent?
a lone wolf who only wants to get back to his pack. You made a promise. When I first got to the nest, I had just lost my wife and son.
I'm sorry.
All I wanted to do was die. Laurent asked me to fix this watch, told me how important it was. And when I finally got it running, he told me it didn't matter anymore. Because I had found a reason to live.
Oh, hello, Miss Benedict. How's the day? Presents your cream? I'm afraid he's busy. I can wait. No, but he's busy for the evening.
I can be a better man for you.
You need to be drunk to listen to his motions and to try to kill him. Now that she knows that they're out of Paris, he's gonna know, he's gonna feel that.
After all, Abraham sacrificed his only son. But Isaac was saved. And in the end, Abraham was redeemed. I believe in redemption. And I know you do too. Okay, stop
She was waiting. Ah! She stayed just for that? You know, she stayed all of the night, not to drop the mic, but to drop the glass. What?
Hello? Hey, it's me.
Daryl, are you okay?
I'm in Maine, by the coast. Everything good there?
Yeah, you know, pretty quiet here.
Cool, that's what we want.
You sure you're okay?
You know she can lie.
You don't have to worry about me, Daryl.
Just gathering us some fuel. I'll be there in about a week. I promise.
In fact, no. Who came back?
Who came back? Who came back? Carol?
You're playing with us, writers. You're playing with our melancholy, our love for the other characters. It's not fair. But the fact that he made the promise of coming back in 1 week, is she gonna come to help to save him because she understood that something happened to him? Do you understand what I mean? It can be one door, you know, that the writers can take at any point now. If they need to, you know,